YouTuber.
Hello, YouTuber. All right, count me down,
Okay.
girl.
Three, two, one.
Hello.
Hi everyone. Welcome,
Hi,
welcome,
everyone.
welcome.
Oh my God. Is it episode 9 or 10? I just totally forgot.
I just
Completely went out
forgot
of
as
my mind.
well. I'm pretty sure we're up to 10 now.
Let me check.
Tash is checking. Checking, checking,
Yes,
checking.
it is 10.
Oh my
Episode 10.
goodness. We're in the double digits.
We're flicking doing it, guys.
We're fucking doing it. Every time I upload an episode or like in the Spotify for podcasters, it says, oh, or is it in YouTube? I think it's in both. It says, is this content suitable for children?
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
not suitable for children.
It's like, even when I post, I think even TikTok asks you as well, or maybe it's YouTube. Yeah, YouTube asks you because, or both. I
I think
post
TikTok.
reels on YouTube. Almost all of them do it now,
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, I post reels onto YouTube and it asks me if it's child friendly, and I'm like, well, it is and it isn't. Like, it's just work.
Oh, so you do,
Like,
are you doing YouTube Shorts?
yeah,
Oh, what, on what
yeah.
account?
On like my personal one, the like all my building ones that we do, like that sort of content.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's note that down. Let's link that.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
link Tasha's YouTube. Go check her out and support and let so I can click on it and I can get you coming up on my feed because I don't think I follow you.
Yeah, I don't I forget about it sometimes, so it's not as regular as Instagram. Instagram's the most regular.
Yes,
But
Instagram
yeah.
is the most regular platform. I was actually told by like someone who a person who I've met in business. And he was like, okay, I'll tell you what's wrong with you. You need to start posting your Instagram reels on YouTube Shorts. And I was like, right, okay, I guess I'll just start posting on YouTube Shorts. It will solve all my problems.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't.
that's not how it
I get
works.
I get views, but not like heaps of views. But I'm not
Yeah,
consistent. So I think consistency helps. When you're consistent, I think that's the biggest thing.
especially though, like another thing as a me being a generator and you being a human, you being a manifesting generator in human design. Let us know if you're interested in human design and we can send you the links and whatnot and give you a bit more information. Um, but because of our human design types, what is really important is that we also follow what feels joyful and what we're passionate about, and do it consistently,
Yeah.
right? So it's like, oh, Olivia, go and do YouTube shorts. And it's like, well, if I don't feel good about doing it, I'm probably not going to get many views because it's not aligned for me.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I think I should. I'm doing it because I think I have to. And from that place, there's no energy, no authenticity, no love and passion. And like people are going to feel that in your content.
Yeah.
Like you're just doing it
Definitely.
because you love it, which is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. When I get around to it and put it together, because sometimes I just make them overly difficult and then I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
So
And
I've
that's when
been
you
very like,
shouldn't do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I simplified my sort of technique. It's just it's frustrating because you go to post on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and you're like repeating the same thing and you're like, this sucks posting on multiple platforms.
Do you know what I love about you is that you are, if you do something, you're going to do it right.
Yeah.
So, like, no matter what, you're probably going to post on all of those platforms each time, even though you hate it,
Yeah.
right? Which is an important part of discipline,
Yeah.
right? There's a difference between knowing when something energetically feels good or it doesn't, or when you're just not doing something because like you can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between like I'm doing this because it feels good and I'm passionate about it, and I don't necessarily feel like doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because it aligns with the future that I want for myself, compared to I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
So
Well, um, Olivia was about to drop a bomb before we started recording, and it's frustrating because I want to
Tash is like, I need to know,
know.
I need to know. Well, speaking of like just doing what feels good and not just feeling like you should do everything because you think that if you do all these things, it's going to get you success or it's going to get you the result that you want. Like, yes, taking action is going to get you the results that you want. But what I have become aware of on my journey as I teach this is taking aligned action is more essential than just taking all the action to get a different result. It's got to be aligned. It's got to be aligned with, your unique path and desires and what is going to work for you. And so anyway, I listened to
Come
I
on,
shared
let's
this
go.
on the podcast previously, the Alex Hormozy $100 million offers book. And he talks about how when you're trying to do too many things all at once, you're kind of not getting anywhere because there are people who are dedicated to one thing and that one thing compared to your five things. And so, who is more likely to make more progress quicker?
Yeah, the
The person
person
who's
focusing on one.
the person who's giving all their attention on one thing compared to you giving your attention on like I don't know, let's just say like I'm bad at math. 20%. 20% of five things. Maybe that's correct math. Who knows? Uh,
It is. One out of that is one out of the five is 20%. Yeah.
Perfect. She's still good at maths. So rather than giving 20% to five things. And so since he made me aware of this, it's just been really painful in my life because I'm like, oh, I have so many things going on and I think that that's like productive. Like, and
Yeah.
you want me to pull that back? Like, no. So I've like gone from being really resistant to that to like now it's just manifesting in my life. I'm like, okay, well, I'm always going to honor my truth. I'm going to honor what God is showing me and presenting to me. So, anyway, long story short, I am no longer going to be doing the connection circles.
Interesting.
Yes. So this is, you're hearing it first here if you listen to our podcast as soon as it uploads, because social media doesn't even know yet. Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm announcing it tomorrow that the June connection circle, which will be the one this Friday, will be the last connection circle that I host.
Interesting. Scary.
Scary,
Exciting.
scary and exciting, like nervous and exciting, which is nerve-sided. One of my clients, I don't know if it was you, but one of my clients taught me that word. I think it was Monique actually.
Yeah, definitely was not me.
Because she's like, oh, like I always say to everyone, I'm like, oh, well, if you're feeling nervous and excited at the same time, that means you're on the right path.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you want to be doing something that kind of scares you, but also something that excites you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I learned that when you're able to feel two emotions at the same time and not be completely overwhelmed by it, that shows emotional maturity. Right. So,
Yeah.
like, I always say this to my clients I'm like, whenever you feel nervous and excited, nerve-sided, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm just reminding myself of that in this moment as I just made the decision, like, not even an hour ago.
Oh, wow. That fresh.
Yeah, I was asking a lot of people about it, and then I just wasn't going to God because I was like, I already know what the answer is. And then I made some time, I sat down and journaled, and I was like, well, I just realized that the whole purpose behind starting the circle, all the things I wanted to show myself, to prove to myself, the things I wanted to embody, it's all been done. Right?
Yeah,
Like
right.
I've achieved it all. I've accomplished it. it became so much more than my original intentions. And it just feels complete.
Yeah, right. You feel like
Yeah.
did you do it because you did it for just over 1 year now, right?
Yeah. It was a year in April.
How many connection circles did you do? Quick
Um,
math.
well, I don't think there was a. Oh no, there would have been a July one. Maybe there wasn't an August one. So let's say like 12 minus one, like
11.
14.
Oh,
It was
12.
like then the ones after the.
Yep.
I'm just sitting comfortably in my chair now. Sorry if you hear any noises. But yeah,
14.
yeah, about
Yeah.
14 of them. Yeah. And so it's not going to be like the last time that I ever hold space in person in that type of format. I just don't think the monthly connection circles, and it's like the name, like then when I connect to the name, it's not there anymore. Like it's complete. Like I can feel that there's something new, something different to come. And in order for
Yeah.
me to hear or to be able to know what that next thing is, I've got to create space in my mind and in my life for that to come through.
Interesting.
So yeah, that's the but bomb.
How I like I'm sure there'll be sad people that have been coming almost every month
Yeah.
that are really gonna miss it, but that's just life, I guess.
Yeah, well, one of the intentions of creating the circle was to be able to see all my friends, like because I have lots of different friends from different walks of life, right? And so like everyone was wanting to do like one-on-one catch-ups, and I'm like, I don't have enough time to do this. So one of the ideas, one of the many ideas behind the connection circle was, well, I'll be able to catch up with everyone all at the same time, once a month. Let's do it.
Mm.
Like it's more efficient that way. And so then what happened was all of these individual friends came to this space once a month and became friends with each other.
Yeah.
So now I have a friendship group, which is
Yeah.
something I've always wanted. And
That's good.
so now, like, my friends are all friends with each other, and we all love each other, and we all get along really well. And so, um, like, we've taken like the core regulars, like the core regulars, and like my friends who have made friends with each other. We have now separated and become like a friendship group.
Oh yeah. Have you been doing stuff together like already?
We have. So like everyone came to my birthday, and then everyone went to one of our friends' birthday recently, and like that was just on the weekend, and I was like, it's so obvious to me that this was what I wanted. I wanted friendship, and
Yeah.
I wanted a group, like a community of like women. And it's still an open group. It's not like a, oh, you can't have lunch with us unless you wear pink. Like
Yeah.
it's not a closed group, it's an open group. But we've all decided, like, I've made the intention that, like, we're not just people who catch up once a month at the connection circle, we are friends and we're building a
Yeah.
friendship.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we're going to do like we're going to make memories together doing friendship stuff once every 3 months.
Yeah.
And instead of
That's
me just
cute.
organizing it, instead of, yeah, it's like it's a collaborative environment now where like people can have different ideas. We can just all
Yeah.
come together. You can invite whoever you want, like it's not a closed group at all. Yes, come Tash. You can Tash put her hand up for people listening.
They didn't even
Yeah,
know that.
when you're
Kidding.
like, but here's the thing, is that all of those girls listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
So they know you, but you just live in Queensland.
Yeah.
So whenever
Bless
you're
them.
down, You are coming. We'll have a Tash. Everyone meet Tash. Catch up.
Everyone physically meet Tash.
So fun. So yeah, that's it. That's my bomb. Do you have any bombs to drop?
I don't think I have any bombs. Nothing massive.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Just want to do your check-in.
yeah, I think I'm just like I had just had a really shit sleep on Friday night and Saturday night, and then I had like an okay sleep on Monday. Actually, no, my Monday sleep was good, but last night was shit. And I think I am just like fatigued and frustrated and angry and emotional and just like it was starting to feel like I was depressed. Like I walked into work and I was just like, I do not want to be here. I was driving to work, I was having like a crisis. I'm like, is this what I want to be doing? Do I really want to be driving to this place? I don't like what I'm doing, but I need money. I need a job. And I was like,
Mm,
it's just not what I'm doing right now is not what I enjoy doing. And it's really
hmm
hard to take my mind out of the I hate this, I don't like this, and just be like, it's okay, I can enjoy this in other ways. I'm just
Yeah.
like, and then not sleeping well. I'm just very, like, I'm not even like an angry person. Like, I'm not getting angry at people. I'm not like being rude or anything because just like, I'm outwardly expressing that I'm not feeling great. I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm like talking to people about it like this. I'm like, this doesn't feel good. I don't enjoy this. I'm
Mm,
struggling a little bit. Like, so it's not like I'm hiding it. It's not like I'm bottling it up. I'm being honest about it. But
mm.
yeah, like yesterday I came home and I was just like, Bradley, I'm so angry. And then I went and ran just over 5Ks and I came home. He's like, do you feel better? I was like, no, I don't feel any better. It's
Well,
like,
have you stopped to feel your feelings?
I don't think I have, but I don't know if it's just been a very full on last like couple afternoons, I think. So I don't think I've had really the moment to just like feel them,
It can
I
it can feel
guess.
like that as well. Like you kind of
Yeah.
like you become this tumbleweed that just starts like building up, and it's like, oh, like I don't have time, and the least most effective thing right
Yeah.
now would be to stop and feel my feelings. Like like it's not going to make
Yeah.
me feel better, because you just get you're in your emotion, you're in your part,
Yeah.
and so the best thing that you can actually do for yourself is to do the uncomfortable thing and to just pause and feel the feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
whatever
definitely.
you resist persists,
Yeah.
right? That's why the run didn't make it feel better because it's like, oh, I'm going to run away from this feeling, but it's like you can't.
Yeah. But it is crazy because usually doing some sort of exercise would usually make me feel better.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like
I think it's a
it's yeah.
really, it's the tumbleweed that's building. I think it's been building for a long time for you
Yeah.
in terms of your career, especially because have you completed your coaching certificate?
I did. That is done.
Congrats!
I'm a level one
Woo!
certified coach.
She did it. So,
Yeah.
right, you've got your coach certificate now. So your mind's like, all right, like, let's do this now. We we want to do this. We're excited to do this, but wait.
Yeah, no, that's the crazy thing, right? Like I was talking to someone at CrossFit this afternoon and she's like, "Oh, she said something. She's like, "Are you stressed?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I am, but I don't know what from." Like I can't pinpoint why I'm stressed other than like the exams that I'm doing for work can be stressful. So like almost every third day or fourth day, you get that like exam emotion. You're about to sit an exam, so it's stressful,
Yeah,
it's draining,
yeah.
emotionally draining. And then so I'm like maybe that's part of it. But I've also started uni again. I'm into
Mm,
week 2 of uni. but I haven't actually really put any time into it yet to really like stress.
Right.
I've given myself this like time to just like breathe a little bit.
Good. But you're not
But yeah,
breathing. You're stressing.
yeah. That's what I mean. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me, like, what about your job right now is the part that you dislike the most?
the course I'm on, having
Mm,
to sit in the classroom Monday to Friday and learn stuff, which is great to learn, but you're not given enough time to actually learn.
right.
Like you're sort of belt fed information and then you sit an exam and then you start being belt fed more stuff. And then again, and then again. It's just a repeat for 10 weeks.
All
I'm in
right.
week
So,
6.
right. Yeah. So you got four
Yeah.
weeks left. Are
Yeah.
you enjoying what you're learning or?
Some of it's enjoyable, but like, after lunch, the last thing you want to do is sit there and you're like, oh, what the fuck is
Mm,
going on?
it's like you're
And
back at
then like,
school.
yeah, and it's just a lot, I guess.
Mm,
Like, I think also because I don't know if I like working on this aircraft yet. I haven't really had much time to work on it to really decide whether it's my thing.
yep. Yep.
But
Because
I
you're in a
also
new
think I'm,
aircraft now.
yeah, I'm also getting FOMO because I'm seeing all my
Oh,
friends from other squadrons like go on trips.
okay. So you're getting the
Yeah.
FOMO about the trips.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm missing going to PNG and Fiji because like I did that 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, I don't think I'll be on a trip at all this year because I come back from course and my dad visits and there's a
Mm-hmm.
trip at work and I'm not on it. And then I go to America, which is great because I want to do that. But then the other
Still
trip for
travel.
work goes away overseas and I don't get to go on that either. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
think I'm just like, just a fear of missing out.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is okay. It's
Yeah.
okay to feel that.
And I definitely prefer doing my job away base because it's just more fun. It's just not so like regimented life. It's just like a
Mm,
little bit more freeing. Like, not that my
mm,
job core role changes, just you're not rocking up to the same place every single day. You're going to a different place and rocking up and doing work, and it's a bit more
mm,
challenging in other ways because you're limited to resources. So you
yeah.
kind of have to think outside the box a little bit on how you're going to achieve things.
Yeah. It's more
So,
mentally stimulating,
mm,
more of an adventure, has variety for you, which is all the
yeah,
things that you value.
yeah,
Being,
exactly.
highly influential in your disc results.
Yeah.
So mundane, day in, day out, same shit is like dry, stale bread for
It's
you.
actually been draining. Like,
Yeah.
it's probably been more draining. Like, it's not challenging me to like, because when I was on trips, I was on my laptop studying whilst flying. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
was doing assignments in the air, like trying to get my shit together.
Mm.
And I like, even though I was in those situations, I was still doing it. It's just now I'm at home and I don't want to do an assignment while I'm sitting in my like lounge room. I, I don't know.
And so it's a different type of hard.
Yeah, it's just,
It's a
it is
different type
hard.
of hard that you're in.
Yeah.
But no matter where you are, there's going to be something that's hard. There's going to be a challenge because I know that when you were traveling and doing your trips, that there were challenges and things that you weren't liking about that either,
Yeah.
right? But like now, because you're not in that position, when you think back to it, all you're seeing are the positives.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I miss that. Oh, FOMO, I want to be there.
Yeah.
But it's like the only moment we ever have is the present.
Yeah.
So doing what we can to make the most and enjoy the present moment is the gift that we can give ourselves because the past is only exists in the past and the future only exists in our mind.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. And like
Yeah.
I do want to embrace now. And I'm like still doing a lot of things now. I'm just more at home, I guess. Which
So
has
is there a
also
way,
been nice
yeah,
because
is
I've
there a
been
way
with
that you
Brad.
can make, yeah, which is good. Is there a way that you can make home have more variety or fun or
There probably
exciting?
is. What that is right now, I can't tell you.
Mm, that's
I
okay.
don't have
There's,
the answer. Yeah.
you can ask yourself that. How can I make
Yeah.
how can I make my situation more fun and include more variety?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always something good and definitely feel those feelings. They'll catch up to
Mm-hmm.
you, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But no,
Yeah.
you're doing an amazing job and like you're doing the hard work, but like you've also you're I feel like you're in so it's kind of like me, right? Like I get this feeling like, oh, the connection circles like it's not really I'm not feeling the vibe anymore. Like I'm not feeling excited by it. I'm not feeling good by it, good with it. It's kind of coming to a close. And I can deny myself that and I can be like, oh no, but I need community, I need money. Not that I
Mm.
make much money from it. Yeah, I know I need it for what it gives me,
Yeah.
right? And then like you can be in it and you try all these different things to try and make it good and make it better, but like if it's not meant to be, then it's not going to feel good.
Yeah.
So you can try and find ways to make your current circumstance feel better, and most of that's going to come from your thoughts. Or maybe considering like why is this on my heart?
Mm.
Is it time for something different? Is it time for something new? And what
Yeah.
what could that look like for me? You don't have to quit your job.
Yeah.
You don't have to quit your job. Like that's a silly thing to do. That's what
Says
I
you.
did.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I don't recommend it. Don't quit your job. Keep your job
It's not always
and
greener.
no, keep your job and build your passion on the side or work on your
Yeah.
passion on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Um, I guess like doing my run club has been fun as well. And one of the girls, Shana's gonna make some little run club t-shirts with my logo on them. Yeah,
What?
I know, so sweet.
Oh my goodness, that is the best.
Yeah, so I think she printed them out and she's doing it. I think she was doing it yesterday and today. So tomorrow when she rocks up to run club, we're both gonna wear our run club shirts. I
Oh
know,
my goodness,
right?
that is the best.
It's gonna be so weird, but it's gonna be so great because we were like talking about it on our run last week, and we were like, how else do we like tell people that we're a run club? Because like, and I was like, oh, she's like, I really like your new logo, and I was like, oh yeah, do you actually? Because like I didn't really like my previous one, and then she's like, yeah, no, I really like it. We should put it on t-shirts, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do that, and then she's like, well, I can do it because I have a machine, and I was like, this is perfect.
Literally, just see when something's aligned, when something's meant to be, it'll work.
Yeah.
It'll feel good,
But
it'll be easy.
so that'll be cute. And we'll be wearing run club shirts.
Oh my goodness,
Hopefully, more
can't wait to
people
see.
will join the run club after that because they'll see us in our shirts.
Yeah, building community, building a brand. That's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
crazy.
well, can I have one?
We'll see how they turn out.
Actually, speaking of running, I haven't been on a run in a really long time.
Yeah, that's crazy because I'm like, I feel that, but then I'm like, hang on, I run at least once a week. And when I haven't run more than once a week, I feel like that's not much running at the moment because that's just like well, it doesn't, not that it doesn't help, but I have a half marathon coming up in 2 months. So I have to run. I have to
Mm,
get prepared.
the motivation to run is there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good. So, so good. Very excited for you to share with us all about your half marathon experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I, yeah.
what's your one positive thing? Would you say it's the shirts?
I reckon it's the shirts. And then my negative thing would probably be the emotions that I've been feeling. And something else I've been doing to sort of help maybe alleviate like pressure. I printed out like June, July, and August like calendars. And
Mm,
I'm gonna like write down what I'm doing and put them like in my room or like somewhere where I can actually look at it in the morning.
perfect.
Um, and I can sort of tick off the days because I haven't been running as much as I'd like to, and I haven't been going to CrossFit as much. So I'm like, if I write it down on my calendar, and then I can be like physically see it in the morning and I go, okay, well, today I need to do a long run, or today I'm doing CrossFit in the afternoon to make sure I get my gym clothes because I forgot them yesterday.
Mm,
Um, just like sort of remind myself that I'm working towards a half marathon goal and that I've only got 2 months left.
yeah,
So
setting yourself up for success.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Benji's making crying noises right now.
Oh, that's okay. Little Benji.
He wants my attention. I'm touching him right now. He's behind me. He's like, Mom, I'm freaking bored. And I haven't got the back door open for him because our house is all muddy and gross and he brings in so much mud and then it goes all over my bed and
Oh,
oh it's
no.
just an ordeal. Like as soon as it rains, oh freaking hate my backyard.
Yeah,
So
not as much as your
that is
neighbor.
stressful. Oh yeah. She's back. She's been away for a few weeks, but I freaking saw her yesterday. I'm not happy. Come here.
Have you had any more run-ins with her?
No, but I'm anticipating something will happen. Just probably a
Hmm.
terrible thing. Bradley's like, you don't even know. And I'm like, I saw her, Bradley. She's back.
The bitch is back.
Oh, just go away, honestly. Oh
Yeah,
well.
oh, far out. That is rough. That is rough for having a neighbor. Just quick
Yeah.
question. Do you use your digital calendar?
Yeah, I do. So I have a lot of stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
But I I just it I don't know. It's not vibing me right now, so I thought I'd write it out and
Yes.
get like write down like what I want to do, like we're running and CrossFit and stuff and what days, just so I can sort of like there's like going to be less on it. It's going to be more specific around like my workout schedule, I guess. Whereas my phone calendar is like everything.
Yeah, yeah. So really utilizing that calendar to focus on your priority of exercise and
Yeah.
running.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Good
And
job.
like uni assignments, so I don't forget about them.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what the
Because
calendar's for.
they're important too.
Yeah, they can as well.
Oh, I don't know if because you remember I did an exam for finance.
Yes.
Yes, and that was like a month ago because they take forever to get your results out. And we
Yeah.
got our results the other day. I got 13 out of 20. That
Good
sounds about
job.
right. Yeah, so I got like 65%, which overall gave me a distinction for my finance. It was great.
Ooh.
And I got a high distinction for my marketing. So they're both done. I got my money back.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you have to pass to
Yep.
for
You have to pass the units to get the money for them. Yeah.
wow, that's a good incentive, eh?
Yeah. So I got my money back, but I already had to pay for my next 2 units. So,
Oh, okay.
but
You'll be
it's
leveled
nice
out when
because,
you finish.
yeah, well, kind of, because they only cover, so I paid 4,300 and I only get 4 grand back, but
No.
that's still 4 grand. that I'm getting back. So I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, it's like
I wouldn't say
more
I'm
than
mad.
90% covered.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah,
That's
anyways,
incredible.
moving on from me. How about you check in?
I'm looking for a woman in finance.
That's gonna be me. I got blue eyes. I'm not
Yeah,
six
blue
five
eyes.
though.
Red hair, blue eyes.
Finance.
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 I'm really good. I am goody good, good, good. Actually just got home
Yeah.
from house sitting, house and puppy sitting for Lockie's parents, or pretty much where Lockie lives at the moment. Um, his parents went to Europe and they just got back yesterday, last night. They were gone for about a month, so I was hibernating, living and working out of there because obviously I can work anywhere where my laptop is. So yeah, I was working from there, taking Miss Lulu for some walkies every day. Wait, did we record a podcast when I was there?
Yeah. two
Oh,
weeks
so
ago.
like y'all already know this.
No, well, we don't know that you just got back, other than I do because I know you're in your room.
That's what I put on my stories today. I was like, oh no, it was a reel. I was like, I'm back.
Is it nice to be back?
It is. It's kind of like disorientating because I was just getting used to living
Yeah.
at Lockie's. Like I was just getting real comfortable, like seeing him every day and like cooking dinners
Mm,
and preparing food and like doing kitchen cleaning and like his house is gorgeous and I was getting used to like taking Lulu for a walk every day, so I'm like missing her and
yeah.
kind of like it's like a transition. I'm transitioning back into this space, but I also feel like this is temporary because Lockie is very, very close to purchasing an apartment.
Yeah.
We're currently in negotiations with one that we
Hey.
really, really like. So
Congratulations to
thank
Lockie.
you. Yeah, I'll take the thank you.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I mean like I'm gonna eventually live with him and
Yeah.
yeah, like I'm just so excited for him. I'm so excited for this to all happen for him. Like it's
Yeah.
huge. It's actually huge. Like
Yeah.
now I know
I
how
bet
you and
you're a
Brad
nice
feel.
support, a support network, there for through that anyways. Even though you might not be necessarily contributing to the finance side of it to start off with, like it's still a massive thing to go through. Like you said, yeah. Bradley pretty much did a lot of the work while I was in Japan, um,
Wow.
making the next offer after the person before us decided they didn't want it. Bradley then made the decision on the next offer without my real input.
Wow.
Um, and we ended up getting the house. So
Wow. Bradley
yeah,
stepped up.
he did. He was a big boy for a couple of weeks.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's a whole bloody process. Like looking
Yep.
for a place, like deciding what you want, looking for a place, finding the place that has everything that you want, finding the place that has everything or most of the things that you want that you can fit within your budget and can actually, afford, like buy with your pre-approved like loan amount. And then yeah, securing it. Like there's so many games in real
Yeah.
estate. I'm like, man, I'm not down for this bullshit.
But even to add to that, like you just said, the you have to get pre-approval first. You need to even find out how much money you can get, and that is a process in itself because you need to provide a lot of documents. You need to
Mm,
go through all of that. You need to have a financial like a broker or something.
yeah.
Like it's
Mm,
it is a process. I think our process for buying a house actually went really smoothly because this was the only house we put an offer on.
It's like,
So we got the house that we put our first offer on. Someone else technically got it first, but then they changed their mind. So then we did like another offer and we got the house. So
mm,
like by the time I think we started in November and we had moved into this house by February.
yeah, I remember it happened really quickly.
Yeah. So like
Like that's
we
mad.
started getting our finances together and we had purchased the property by like February the next year.
Mad. That's so mad. Like it's so good. We've been
Yeah.
working, I'm honestly, I think we've been working at this like all year pretty much, like
Yeah.
since like January, February.
Yeah.
Like t time's just going so fast. Like we thought that we
Yeah.
would be moved in by May.
That's crazy.
That was the timeline we predicted. And well, I mean, like, look, our timeline went the same as yours, starting
Yeah.
in January, February, being in by May is like
Yeah. Yeah.
realistic, right? But it's just, yeah, it just hasn't been
Yeah.
that way. It just hasn't worked out. But it's okay. Like, it's all happened the way that it was meant to, and I'm just grateful. Like, we're so much wiser now for the things that we've learned.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think being at Lockie's as well. Being, like 45 minutes to an hour away from home from my friends and family was kind of eye-opening
Yeah.
because I'm like, wow, it's going to be like this if we like move in, if we get a place at Wentworth Point, like it's 50 minutes from home
Yeah.
where all my friends and family, or most like all my family, but like my friends, I'm actually a bit closer to my friends. So
Really?
keen on that. Yeah, not my Penrith friends, but like I got friends all over, so
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be good. It'll be interesting. But yeah, I was like, wow, it's so different, like being not being in Penrith.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just used to Penrith. It's my hometown. I feel like a bit of a
Mm-hmm.
country bumpkin sometimes, you know? I'm like,
Yeah.
this is my roots. This is my hometown. Like,
Well, I've been out of there for nearly 8 years.
wow, what?
8 years on the 1st of August. I left.
Mamma mia, it's been that
Yeah.
wow. That blows my mind.
8 whole years. I said bye-bye.
You are detached.
Yeah, but it is still the weirdest feeling. You go back and it's home. You
It's
know everywhere, you
home.
know how to get to places. It's not hard. You don't need to use maps.
Yeah.
Like, everything looks similar except all the bloody new houses and stuff that they're building. But like, and all
Yeah.
the new estates. Like, other than that, like it's home. It feels like home.
It does feel like home. But even though I live in Penrith, Penrith is starting to feel like not home.
Yeah.
It's so different now.
So busy.
Yeah, it's changed. Like I went to the plaza on a Thursday night, and usually, you walk around the plaza on a Thursday night and you like every 2 seconds you see someone you know,
Yeah.
right? I'm looking around, I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I've never met them before. Like, I don't even know if they're from this area. Like, are they from this area? Like, and it was so busy and just lots of different people. And I was like, this doesn't feel like Penrith right now. It felt like Parramatta,
Mm.
to be
I
honest.
also think where we've all sort of grown out of that stage where you used to go to the plaza on a Thursday night. Like at the moment, like you could sort of like it used to be a place to go hang out,
Mm,
and now it's not that for us. It's
nah.
it's just a different world. Like, and think about how many people have had kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I just can't even. It just doesn't feel real. I don't
Nah.
feel like I'm 26. I don't.
Doesn't feel like it's been 8 years since, well, 8 years
It's yeah,
ago I was partying my life away.
yeah.
That was just my life. It's like, no, it feels like yesterday.
And we were with different people. We're
But
dating
also
different
the
people.
same, but also the same, like with you and I,
Yeah.
like we've known each other since 2012.
Yeah, probably high school. 2011? Doing we started high school in 2011. So we
Did
like
we?
knew of each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we knew of each other like, wow, over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
How? How has that happened so quickly?
I know. But we have such a different relationship now, which is also so nice.
We do. I like catch myself sometimes. I'm like, oh, I don't speak to anyone from our year, but like I speak to you, I speak to Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Laura.
Laura, Caroline, but like, yeah, like more on a regular basis, like you and Georgia. And like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy, 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 crazy stuff.
It is crazy. We just
Uh,
went on a tangent again.
so many tangents. My positive right now is my friends. I feel like
Mm,
I feel so whole and secure, and I feel like I have a group of friends, and I've wanted that for a really long time.
like
And
feminine friends, like women.
women, yeah,
Yeah.
in like a safe, supportive, loving space where I can just be myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just gets me really excited to like because it's obviously early days, but it gets me excited thinking about the future and like growing and like, having that group of friends as you go into the next different stages of life.
Yeah.
I'm so used to having different friends from different groups, like, and I'm just like, I then become part of like, when I
Yeah.
attend my friends' events, it's like, oh, I know what their group is like and I know how their group functions, but like I'm just kind of like an add-in. Like obviously I'm very, very close with like my close friends, but then I'm like not really like a part of their like group per se.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, like establishing and having my own group just feels so great. It feels so good. Uh,
Yeah. That's so
yeah,
beautiful. I don't
yeah.
I don't even think I don't really have that either. Like there are a few girls that we make time for each other,
Mm.
but like we all live such different lives as well that yeah, I don't know how to explain it. We catch up like once a month and we
That's
make
good
time for
though.
each other. We do. And like we do like paint and sip or we're catching up this Sunday and we're doing like a garden party. But
Ooh,
the problem
love.
is we're all techos or we all work in defense. So one of the girls is now on a trip. One of the other girls is going on a family thing. So I think it's only two of us or maybe three that are
That's
attending,
it.
and there's only probably six of us.
Yeah,
So it's like it just sort of dwindles very easily. But I think
that
it's
sounds like
we're
this.
still making that effort. Like we're still messaging each other and trying to see each other. So
That's friendship group right there.
yeah.
We've got like I've got this thing with like I had it with Tori where we originally like knew each other through like business and so we both like invested in each other's businesses, got quite close, and then you kind of just like start being like are we friends? Like, would you say that we're friends? And then I'd be like, oh, well, like, like you're my friend, right? She's like, yes, yeah, yeah, like, and you're like, you're my friend too. I'm like, yeah, yeah, you're my friend. Like it's like creating adult friendships is kind of like so different and scary.
Yeah.
And then, but it's kind of like a relationship, and then it's like, oh, we're gonna take it to the next level, and I'm like, love you.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, like, yeah, bye. because she feels uncomfortable saying I love you. And then I'm like,
Oh,
no, no. I'm like, I'm just going for it here. So then every time I said goodbye to her, I'm just like, I love you. And then like now she like sends me messages and she's like, love you. And I'm like,
oh,
you
that's so
know,
sweet.
it's just like,
She's
it's the
also just a
best.
sweetheart.
But it's just like she even said to me, she's like, it's so hard to try and navigate like adult friendships. Like, so
She's
she
also got
loves what they
kids
have.
too. Like, Benji's crying
Yeah.
again. Come on. You're
It's hard
okay,
because like I
buddy.
can never hear Benji.
Well, he's
Um,
here and he's crying.
oh, I
It's
heard a little something
okay.
then.
Come here.
God love
Yeah.
him.
Good boy.
Well, I didn't check the advice box segment. Did you?
No, I rely on you, Olivia.
Well,
Because
that's
you're
okay.
always logged in and I'm not.
There's probably nothing in there anyway.
Yeah, let's be real. But if we didn't check,
Yeah, look, my OCD won't let me not check. So, how about
uh,
while I'm checking, what are you working on at the moment? I guess we can do this bit
um,
quickly.
working on. Well, I guess I'm working on my run club, but I'm at the moment, I guess I'm also working on my fitness journey again. And like I said before, printing out those calendars, trying to make a visual representation of what my goal is going to be, and I want to stick to it. I think I've spoken about this before, like doing it consistently for 4 weeks, I think you said, and then give myself a reward or something. So I think if I do it for 4 weeks consistently and then give myself a reward and do it again for 4 weeks consistently, that gets me to my half marathon. So
Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing, amazing. That's so good.
I think that's what I'm gonna try and do.
Yeah, do it. Do it for the 4 weeks. Do it consistently and you make sure you have that gift for yourself at the end of those 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I was trying to work towards my 4 week exercise goal and it really helped me like because I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I don't feel like going. But then I'm like, no, go because you really want that gift.
Yeah.
Right. But then I got sick and ended up in like hospital and so on my 4th week, so I didn't achieve it.
Oh,
So then I like rejigged it and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a 3 week goal instead.
yeah.
And I'm on my 3rd week this week. I've got 2 more gym sessions and then we've achieved it. And I'm
Hey.
getting that Dubai chocolate strawberry cup.
Might I add, I didn't know what the frick this was until she had to explain it to me. I had to look it up. Here we are. He's here now.
Oh, hi
Come here. Come here.
Minky. Hi,
Say hello
buddy.
to YouTube.
Oh,
Say hello to
God love
YouTube.
him. Um, so yeah, like it and like like what originally was the thought of oh like do go to the gym even though you don't feel like it so you can like get that gift, right? Now what my thought is no, go to the gym because you feel better after you do it.
Yeah.
You know, like, yes, you don't feel like it now, but as soon as you get out of bed, you get in those gym clothes and you're at the gym, you feel so much better for it. And
Mm.
then after you've gone to the gym, you feel so grateful that you went. So
Yep.
it's
And I feel like
interesting.
it's a never-ending cycle. I was listening to a not TikTok, a reel, and the guy said the same thing. He's like, I've been doing this for like 5 years consistently every day, and guess what? I still feel like shit when I wake up. I still don't want to get up. You know what I do? I get up, and I was like, "You're telling me it never gets better?"
You're telling me there's not something in my brain that magically starts to enjoy this shit?
Yeah, I was like, "No,
It's not
this
not unless
sucks."
you're David Goggins and you teach yourself how to enjoy pain.
Yeah. Although sometimes I do tell myself it's okay. I'm just push through this. I had a mad blister when I did my 10K run army, and I was like, I refuse to not run my 10K.
Far out. You're a
Yeah, it was
weapon.
delightful. I couldn't
Oh, I
not, but I
can't.
was definitely sore afterwards. I couldn't walk properly.
Yeah, no, no. Though, no. I'm okay. I'm
I'm okay,
okay.
my little comfort.
I will sit it out. I'll sit out that one. Um, just like I predicted, there's no responses. But I'm thinking of creating like the asking the questions like
Yeah,
on Instagram, like on an
yeah,
Instagram story, getting questions from there, and then we can answer them here.
yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, do
Yeah.
that. And also we can do like, where you ask a question, you have four options, and then you
Oh
get
yeah,
someone
like a
to,
poll.
yeah, that's the word, poll. We can do that and then we can talk about why people chose what or our opinion on
Mm.
what we thought people would choose.
Yeah, like for our topic next week, well,
Yeah.
next time we record, we can ask like specific questions related to the topic and
Yeah.
like see what everyone's like, see what the data shows.
Yeah, the data. Because we got a lot of followers.
We got so many followers, like all you, we just appreciate all you guys, like doing all this
Please
market
like,
research.
subscribe, and follow.
Oh, amazing.
Tell
Well,
your
I didn't
friends.
actually share what my tell your friends about this podcast. I didn't share my negative.
Yeah. She's doing some hard thinking right now with her one
Uh,
AirPod.
maybe that's it. My one negative is that I only have one AirPod because the other one got run over by a car.
It's not the car's fault, it's Olivia's fault.
It's my fault. I put the AirPod in my pocket, which was in the same pocket as my keys, and then when I got my keys out, my AirPod has come out, and then I didn't realize, and then I went back, and it was smushed. So
Oh,
it was
you
it was a
poor
devasta
thing.
it was a devastating day. I feel
But
like that's
everything happens 50-50, darling. You said it on your story. That's life, girl.
yeah. Freaking 50-50. Like sometimes my own teachings, well, the things that I teach other people slaps me in the face. And I'm like, okay, yes, Olivia, same stuff still applies to you, even though you're a coach, even though you teach it.
Yep, that's life, girl. That's life.
But yeah, yeah. What am I working on at the moment?
Tap.
I was
What
actually
am I?
I was
Oh,
clapping my hands under my table.
I don't know what's worse.
Um, Well, I have a workshop coming up, which I'm
Oh,
working on. I have the manifestation 2025 manifestation workshop coming up, happening on the 5th of July from 1 till 3 p.m. at Diffuse. Um, and this is also going to be my last workshop that I run myself.
by yourself. So you're
Yes.
saying there's going to be workshops not by yourself.
I'm saying that I'm manifesting giving talks and presentations that are put together by other people.
Okay.
Yes, so being invited as like a guest speaker
Yep.
to speak at other people's events. Um, or I will be coming back to workshops once I have a team of people that can, like pretty much like an events team that can put it together for me.
Okay. So
And
what Olivia is saying is she hates making events and she wants to
no.
pay someone else to make the event so she can turn up, be the star, and then just thanks everyone at the end.
Stroke my own ego
Yeah.
non-stop. No, it's similar to what I was the whole reason behind the connection circle closing down is the having so many hands and so many baskets, and simplifying it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so scratch my mic. Yeah, I'm simplifying it down, but also it just doesn't feel aligned for me anymore to keep running
Yeah.
them. To run the workshops, I am like becoming a really good events coordinator, and like that's not really like a skill that I need or that helps me be a better coach.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I asked myself, well, like, why? Why am I doing workshops? I was like, oh, because you started it and because you got to do bigger and better every time and you got to keep you got to keep progressing and it's like, but why?
Yeah.
Why am I why if I'm not trying to prove my worth, I'm not trying to prove myself and I see myself as innately worthy and good enough as I am in this moment, why do I need to keep trying to do better
Yeah.
about something that doesn't feel aligned with my purpose and mission right now?
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's calling my ego out. You know, that's the stroke my ego. Yeah, yeah, sold out another workshop, got even more people there. Like,
Yeah.
for what purpose? Like, my purpose is to help people. And the place where I help people is in one-on-one coaching. And so
Yeah.
I'm not fart assing around with everything else, trying to be everything, trying to be this coach, and do all the things that other people told me to do is the best thing to do. I'm just doing what I know works best for me and what I was put here to do, and that's where my focus is going.
Yeah. Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
Will you do another goals setting thing in the new year though?
Oh, like a
Like the
vision board?
canvases thing, yeah.
No, no, no. I told everyone that was the one and done. Only vision board
Oh,
workshop I'm
really?
doing. Yeah, yeah. I guess I will do a vision board for myself each year.
Yeah.
So I can just tell people like when and where I'm gonna do it, but like you bring your own shit. You don't have to pay to be
Mm.
there. You know, like I'm kind of like I love doing things with other people and like I don't want them to feel like they need to pay to do that and I don't want to be the one responsible for organizing everyone's life. Like if you want to do your vision board, grab your shit, bring it down. This is where I'll be. If you want to do it together, let's do it as a community, but like we're all responsible for
Mm.
ourselves.
Yeah. Especially such a big thing, like setting goals. I did it obviously at my house. So I kind of did it the way that I guess you want to do it.
Yeah, you did it the way
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Which reminded like seeing you do that, I was like, oh, that's how I want to do it.
It's a bit more personal, but I still catered. I still like brought food and stuff and supplied everything for everyone. So
Yeah, you still gave too much.
yeah, I still hosted a lot.
You like overhosted, but that's okay.
Yeah. But we learn from these things.
We learn.
Like you got to try and know whether it works or it doesn't work before you can make a decision. So
Exactly. And that's the same
next
as like
time I won't host so much. Bring your own shit, bitches.
bring your own shit, batches. It's not that hard to get stuff, you know? Like
No,
it's
you
okay.
still got the glue
It's okay.
sticks.
And I
We'll
just
figure it
felt
out.
like yeah, it was just a one and done. Like it was a sold out workshop, like my first sold out workshop, felt great about it. But yeah, it was the only time like I had so many people ask me after that workshop, like, are you gonna do another vision board workshop? I'm like, no. They're like, what? I'm like, nah. Like we can do it together if you want, but I'm not gonna organize it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna put it out there and because that's what I want. Like I love community and I love doing things together and I'm like, well, if you want to be there, come along. Like this is where I'm gonna be. Like but yeah, don't feel the need to have to pay
Mm,
to see me, spend time with me, do things with me.
yeah.
Even though those at those workshops I'm offering value, I'm teaching how to know what you
Mm,
want, how to achieve your goals, like how to do the vision board. I've got all of those resources recorded in videos and like I'll just share them with you.
mm,
You know,
yeah.
or if someone's like, "Oh, I really like want to get serious about achieving my goals this year," then I'll be like, "Okay, we'll do my 1 month trial and like the best way for me to help you is in one-on-one coaching."
Mm,
Like I can't
yeah.
make a world of promises. Like, oh, I'm going to completely uh help you in the best way that I can at a workshop, at a 2 hour workshop.
Yeah, and you're also expecting
Unlimited.
people to glue things to a canvas at the same time whilst listening. So
Yeah, we did it so like that they had their time to glue and they had their time to listen and learn.
they they
Um,
had their time to glue. They had their time to glue. All right, they had it.
they did,
They
and
had.
they did great. They did awesome. It was a great workshop. I loved it, but yeah, I feel this just feels right.
Yeah, and that's so
And
fair.
yeah, and like even Tony Robbins, he doesn't offer a 2 hour workshop. He offers like a 3 day massive big seminar
Mm,
because the more time you can expose yourself and you can teach people things, the better off they are.
yeah,
Like trying to condense something into like a 2 hour workshop or even like condense it down into like a 1 minute reel, that takes a lot of thought,
yeah,
a lot of skill in being able to get a message across in a quick and short way. And that's not me. I am a long form person, like long form content, spending long times trying, like working with people. Um, it like that's what works best for me. I'm
yeah,
not gonna keep trying to be someone that I'm not.
yeah. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So lots of changes, lots of changes.
Shall we wrap her up?
Let's wrap her up like a present.
Yeah, she was beautiful today, actually.
It was so beautiful. I loved this. Thank you everyone for listening.
Yes, we appreciate
Be
it.
We do appreciate it. Be sure to keep an eye out for the next episode where we will have a topic, and we have not decided on that topic yet. So you're gonna have
Deal
to
with
stick
it.
around and find out.
Check out stories. Make sure you watch our YouTube. If you don't watch it, please give us a thumb up. Like, comment, subscribe. What else
And
is
rate
there?
us on Spotify.
Yes,
You
that
can
one.
do like you can give us the 5 stars now.
Yes. Because yeah, we have 10 episodes now, so we're legit.
We're established. We're in this for the long run. We're not giving up.
And if you've hung around this long, that's fucking crazy.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. It's fucking crazy.
It's fucking crazy. All right. We love you.
Love you. Bye, everyone.
Ciao.
Love
Goodbye.
you.
Love you.
Bye,
Bye
bye,
bye.
bye, bye, bye.
Bye. I love our goodbyes. Goodbye,
Love,
YouTube.
bye, YouTube. I love our goodbyes too.